twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
so...
normal, Doc. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
It's called What Remains of Edith, Finch, and I'm really excited. Oh. My little journal. How do I open it? Oh, there we go.
This isn't going to make sense to you. And I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning with the house.
With the house. Okay. Is that our house?
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms. Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago.
Oh.
Marked urgent. Open immediately.
That's not good.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Oh, damn.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
Okay.
Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
So you got a random key from our mom.
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
Oh. Hey, Bun. Here you go.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family. That
I
made the house
inherited a
more
whole
special.
house. Wait, it's kind of
The
sick
house was
though.
exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
It's kind of thick though. It's giving me Pink Palace
The house made me
vibes.
uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
From Coraline.
Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Why? What's so scary about it?
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
Okay. Maybe a back door? No, Coraline is such a good movie. I love that movie. See if it opens a back door, I guess. Be this door? Oh, we're just gonna sneak in? Okay, bet.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
It is a cute house. Why are we scared of it? I don't understand.
The power had been turned off the night we left.
Okay, no power.
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home. But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Yeah, it just looks completely abandoned.
Like how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
Yeah, I love Chinese food. I wouldn't be complaining.
Or how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly. table was still a wreck from the night we left. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
Yeah, looks like it.
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
It's such a pretty house, though. Like, look at it in here. It's
Nothing in the
gorgeous.
house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
I don't want to go down there yet. Did we look everywhere?
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
Yeah, it looks like it. Okay, I guess let's look over here. Okay, how do I... I bet.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara.
Cute! He built this whole house? Cute.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Okay. No basement, I guess? Dang, they actually locked this whole thing up. I've always dreamed of having
Mom sealed up
a
all the
gallery
bedrooms.
wall.
Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Oh. I've always wanted a wall like this in my house. I've always loved gallery walls like that.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Oh, we found the thing.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Okay, I don't want to go in there yet, though. I want to see if we can find anything else out before we...
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Look at how many books there are. Holy moly.
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house. Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
It's so pretty in here. Okay, let's go. Let's go through this little thing then. Find out what our mom was afraid of. Okay, cute.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me. Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan. But I had no idea what was behind that door. Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
It's so pretty in here.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its
Oh,
own even tinier gerbil cage.
cute! That's adorable. Secret tunnel.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
No, we're gonna eat the gerbils food. That's so sad. No. What's in here?
My Halloween candy was all gone.
No.
Mom, can I come out now?
She locked me in.
It's late. Go to sleep.
She locked me in? I'm not gonna eat the toothpaste,
I
right?
kept eating and eating.
No, that is so sad.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it. Then I heard chirping outside my window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her. And suddenly,
Oh!
I was a cat.
Are we dreaming?
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Hey, where'd it go?
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Where'd I go?
I jumped and I almost got her. I could tell she was getting really tired. Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird. I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass. Rabbits.
Am I supposed to... Oh my god!
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
Girl!
A mama rabbit.
Why a mom?
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
Oh my god! A girl! Oh my god!
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever. I wanted fat, juicy seals.
So hard to control. Get him!
tasted really good.
This is so sad.
I grabbed on tight. When I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
What in tarnation? What am I? What do I do? I think I'm an octopus. I am an octopus.
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people.
Oh, I'm a monster. How do I get them? I do not like these sounds. Can I crawl under this, maybe? Oh, I can. I'm not about to kill people, right?
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
I'm not gonna kill him, right?
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Oh my goodness. Now we're gonna have to go get the captain. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Still hungry.
I was still hungry.
Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
Okay.
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
Okay. This is like my worst fear.
I got closer.
Is this my room? No.
All my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again.
Oh.
For a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's much longer. It needs to be, and we both know I will be delicious.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
What the heck?
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here before my mom sealed the doors. This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room. We got along, and it was a good place to hide from my mom. Her room was like a museum. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune.
Oh, wait. How do I go next? Oh, wait, like this?
Odin
There we
Finch
go.
buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johann. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington
Holy.
send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
Oh.
Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house. Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Yeah, holy. Who's there?
Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him. Edie knit me a new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones. One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity. When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
I see.
Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
What the heck? What the heck?
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom.
Yeah, I see that.
It
Holy.
was a pretty big trace.
Yeah. Okay, another padlock.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Okay. Another little secret nook.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Like, these rooms are so
I knew
cool.
Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him. I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Oh, we're
My
swinging.
brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did.
Oh,
At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready!
Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
uh-oh.
I told him going around was impossible.
Oh, I'm trying to go around the tree? Oh my
Maybe if I
god.
hadn't said that.
Oh my god, I'm scared.
Calvin! I'm not gonna tell you again!
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up,
Oh,
then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it.
oh my god, Jen, I'm scared.
I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Oh my god.
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Oh, I'm flying. Dang, dude.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing. After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Oh, that's so sad.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again. The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously
Yeah.
been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Oh, I'm back here. Okay. Back under.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Oh, wait, I don't want to go back in. This is Barbara's room, I'm guessing.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards. Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The surprise ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up.
Oh.
A has-been.
Oh.
But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Girl.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the
Oh my God.
emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
Oh, snap.
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe.
We're gonna have to go back and do that.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Hi, Lando. I'm about to get killed.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
I'm about to die.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled
Bah,
and ate his
bah,
family 2
bah.
years ago tonight.
The old Finch rat
What the frick?
grew still.
Open up.
Oh dear! Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
Oh,
She threw him out.
I'm not having it.
A little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it.
Oh.
And she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there?
Oh, snap.
Hey, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
I'm gonna have to beat somebody. Oh no, I'm gonna have to beat somebody. All right, I'm coming up. I got it strapped. I got it ready.
But his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Oh no.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and...
Beat him.
Speechless. was quite smashing.
Get his ass!
And whoever he was, he couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
Go out the window? Oh, hell no. How do I get out? Go through here? Oh, nah. Oh, damn. I'm kind of thick, though.
Beautifully. Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges ground.
Oh, nah. Is he stupid? Yeah! Yeah!
He wasn't moving.
Yeah!
She sensed the story might not be over yet.
Get actually pooped on. Go beat him. We gotta finish the job. Let's go. Oh, he's gone.
Bookman had vanished.
He's gonna be behind me.
She listened for his breathing.
He's behind me, isn't he?
All she heard was... At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
What? Turn around, girl! Turn around! Beat him. Beat him. Oh, dear, it's crazy. Oh!
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara,
Good morning.
it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were.
Oh.
And she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous.
Oh, nah.
Final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans.
That's crazy.
The police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box was all they ever found of her. Her ear.
Oh!
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Girl, if you don't... Not the ear.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
I don't know.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Oh yeah, we gotta go get the music box now. Keep going till the key comes out, it said. Hi, Comfy. Welcome in. No, I don't, Mincho.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Oh. One time I accidentally stepped on a staple and I had to go get a tetanus shot.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages. I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
Oh, dang.
She was hiding a lot more than that.
Yeah, you think so? Oh my lord, it's so dark. Oh, nah.
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone.
Oh,
She said
nah.
after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
Oh, nah, my
There's a problem
claustrophobia is
all
kicking
these
in.
stories. I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week.
Uh-oh.
But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane.
What am I
Having a
munching on?
schedule,
Peaches?
living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow.
Oh.
But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
All right, some more peaches. Let's go.
Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly.
Down the hatch.
And then one day, everything just
Oh my gosh, it's already March.
stopped.
Oh my gosh, she's been down here forever.
Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid.
Hi, Kuda.
It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting.
Oh.
I have to leave while I still can.
Oh, nah. Why don't we just sit here and eat our peaches? Oh my god, more claustrophobia. The peaches! Oh my god, no! What are we doing?
I know it's out there somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara and Molly and Calvin. Maybe this is all a mistake.
Oh!
But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me.
You break out? He did. He broke out.
Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food.
That's so real.
I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Buddy got smoked by a train. First day out, he gets hit by a train.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
That
sure my mom
is
was trying to
unfortunate.
protect me. Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter. But if she never told me about an uncle under the house... I
Oh
can
my
only
gosh,
imagine
yes,
what
we
she
can
was
munch on some
hiding.
peaches. Let's go.
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
I don't think we're getting any peaches today.
Bury something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe two, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Oh, that's so sad.
I don't know if I should even be writing this. Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
Oh, girl, don't say that.
But I thought you should know about your family. And the history you're a part of.
There's a boat out there.
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
What happened,
I think
Kuda?
people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth. And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
Where do I go? You have to go in the way that I came. Maybe go around?
I think we've been
To the
surrounded
forest?
by
Oh,
death
nah.
for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house? It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one.
Holy crap, how many
3 of the
animals did they
kills were
have?
mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Oh. Oh, that's so sad.
Sven built the house, but it was Edith who designed the cemetery.
That's so sad.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away. She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
What's up, Comfy? How do I focus it? There we
Edith
go.
said she dreamed about the old house every night.
Oh, that's the old house. Holy crap. Oh, really, Comfy? Oh, that makes sense. I know what you're talking about.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
There's
She
so many
lost
people that have died.
just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us. There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself. But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Oh, I'm pregnant.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Organonant.
They were both pretty intense.
Really? Oh, you can. I meant. Baby.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Hmm? What? Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
Oh.
Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? Please just take the damn picture.
Hey, language.
I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. The camera's older than you are.
Where's she at? Oh, cute. Little birdie.
Aw. You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
What else do I take a picture of? Where are we at? We're in the middle of nowhere right now.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
Oh!
Hey!
That's crazy.
That's a keeper.
That's crazy.
Take a picture of you.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years.
already took a picture of him.
Last time, Dawn, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph?
I'm gonna take a picture of a cup.
Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire. We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere. I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time. Give me a minute to check the map.
Dad!
Good eyes, Dawn. Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Where's he at? Where'd he go?
Dad,
Let me get behind you.
do I have to do this?
Dawn,
Oh hell no! I would not be shooting this thing. Oh!
great shot, Dawn.
Oh my god! Girl! Girl!
I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay?
Oh, we have to go up to her.
Sorry, Dawn. Just gotta reset the timer.
Oh my god, I can't get up here fast enough.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
still...
normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about.
Dad!
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
God damn! God damn! Oh, ugh. Anything else in here?
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Yeah, you say so?
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Hey, Kuda.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Oh my god, why is his mouth so big?
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
Oh.
I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
I got a little froggy. Oh! Oh my god! Look at the little frog!
Over, Gregory. It's time to...
I don't want to get out of the bath yet.
Hello? Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
I wonder what he saw.
Oh wait, I have to pop the bubbles. It's so hard to control it. I can't get it to turn the other way. I'm doing backflips on it. I can't get it to turn around.
You reminded me so much of Calvin.
I think my frog's broken.
Whatever it was, he saw.
I need to get the whale, I think.
It sure made him happy.
Oh my gosh, my whale's upside down. There we go. Oh! Oh!
I know how silly it sounds.
What tornado is going on?
But I worried about a baby being too happy. But I could feel him slipping away.
Oh!
Sorry about that, Gregory.
No!
Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
No! Turn it back on! Turn it back on! Oh, am I gonna drown?
About the world he saw.
Turn it off! Turn it off! Turn it off! Oh no, GG.
There's so much I don't understand. About
Oh wait, I'm underwater! Everything's fine, right? I think I turned into the frog.
You know what happened wasn't your fault.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we're going down the drain.
And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay.
No, he drowned. He drowned. And... Unfortunate.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very
Oh, we're
hard,
flying a kite.
Before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard. My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
Okay, W poet.
I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom, were the words that I now pronounce you husband and wife.
You may kiss the bride. The wedding's going on and I'm just flying a kite. W.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Oh! 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 Oh my god! Gus!
The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Oh no, I'm gonna get struck by lightning. GG.
rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
Oh my god, what in tarnation is going on?
It sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, make the music louder.
Oh my god!
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam.
Oh!
But I didn't. Until we found you.
Well.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Well.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died.
Really gonna make me climb a rock climbing wall?
At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
I've never been good at these.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay. Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died. My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Lewis was born a year later. When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back. And to see kids in the house again.
Cute little garden.
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that. And for a while, things were good. Almost normal. But it didn't last.
Oh.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday.
Uh-oh.
Edie gave him a castle. I think Edie was happy to finally have another painter in the family.
What's the house? Kind of.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Cute. No, is it gonna make me start over because I moved my hand? Oh my god, I moved my hand, chat. I'm sorry. My legs were starting to fall asleep. My legs were falling asleep. Oh, he said see ya. He just left? He just left?
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
He's just gone.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
Do I have to go up again? Wait, did I miss something? I don't think there's anything else up here. Yeah, he just straight up disappeared. That's crazy. Insane, actually.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Real, I wouldn't want it to get out either if it makes you disappear. Oh my goodness. I what it is either day to go over here. You're gonna make me go all the way back around. Maybe I should go up.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Right? What's in Lewis's room? Lewis, what you got in the room, huh? A hookah! You got a hookah?
Lewis's
Oh
room smelled
my god! Lewis!
that part of him lived on.
Wait, no, I didn't mean to leave. Ugh. Oh, damn it. Lewis, what you doing? What you doing?
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse.
Oh my god!
Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at
Damon, don't look!
but he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to...
My mind began to what? My mind began to what? What's happening to me?
wander.
Oh, wait, that's me? What the...
I asked him to describe it.
I have to do both at once.
He said he started small.
Oh my god, I'm multitasking.
Imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads. And things that have not names.
This is so hard to multitask.
But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself.
Where am I?
But he found something more.
Oh my, this is so hard.
Daydreaming at the cannery.
Yeah, it's scary. I can chop my hand off.
I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first.
I'm gonna chop my hand off. I know it.
He told me he'd made a new friend. On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia.
Oh.
He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians. And songs for them to play.
What the heck is going on? What is happening?
He talked about starting a band.
What the heck is happening?
And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger.
Oh my god.
He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor. And he won.
Oh! Of course I did.
I begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him.
Oh! I'm still having to cut these fish.
He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville.
It's so hard to multitask. Oh my gosh.
St. Louis. He started drifting away from our reality.
Turn!
Minneapolis.
Bruh.
Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery.
Oh.
Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
What? Why are you yelling at me? Why are you yelling at me?
In Lewisburg, he heard rumors of
a handsome queen.
handsome queen. The queen was on her own quest for
radiant rainbows.
Radiant rainbows.
Cute.
He followed the sound of
her electric sitar.
Electric sitar.
Cute. We're gonna find the love of our life, chat. I missed a note.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound. He knew the world was all in his imagination.
Oh my gosh, my salmon are stacking up.
But he was so proud of having created it.
Hey!
In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
Holy.
For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon.
Real.
But the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
Real.
My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Oh. Am I back at the canning factory? No! No!
Began to forget the world we know.
No! Where's my queen?
I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
Is that me? Is it supposed to be
He
me?
began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
It is. Hey, buddy.
I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder.
Oh my gosh, we're so
Alice
back.
would be packed with his companions.
We are so back. Let's go. We're so back. Look at the cat.
Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on advising him.
It's Molly. Hi, Mike. My queen. My queen.
His queen waited, holding his crown. There was only one thing left to do.
My queen.
Bend down his head.
Wait a damn minute. Wait a damn minute.
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Well.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left. My mom ended up leaving everything behind. What happened that night had been coming for a long time.
Uh-oh. It's my room, chat.
Maybe it should have come sooner. But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
Oh no.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
Okay, let's go into the library.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories.
Oh.
I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born.
Oh, no.
That night, the tide went way, way out.
Holy! Yeah, it did.
It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years.
Yeah, well, look at it. Holy!
It smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
Uh-oh.
I got turned around.
Did I? What the? Where's it at? I'm lost.
I started seeing things.
Oh.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them.
We're at the old house now.
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to
Oh.
try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
No!
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go.
Give me it. I didn't scream, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great Grandma Edie again.
No! I wanted to read it!
The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone.
No! Oh, we're doing the worm.
We both tried to make the best of it.
Doing the worm.
A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot.
Oh
The
no.
rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you.
Me?
I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this.
Am I her kid?
If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
Am I in the womb?
This journal was supposed to be for you.
Is that a coochie?
But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you. And tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
I am her kid. Oh, I'm a redhead. Ew. I was her child. I was in the womb. In the womb. That was really good. Maybe she did die from complications. It might be. I'm not sure if it's a true story or not. It might be. Bye, Fisher. Good night. Ooh, baby pigs. Hi, Uno. Welcome back, Kuda. Yeah, they had like a curse, I guess. They all died from it. With a mushroom gut. Dang. Dang. The end, I guess. That was really good.